In the energy quadrant today, we had a midday reversal in crude oil. Crude oil spiked and then fell to complete a 4-session drop. That 4-session drop totals about 6.75% to the downside. On the upside today, 73.64. That was almost as high as the opening price from December 28th, which was 73.80. That was up 2.78% when we got to that 73.64 level. Then it dropped to the lowest level since December 14th, all the way down to 70.06, 70.06, and that was down 2.22%. We ended down about 1.6%, a little bit lower than that, slightly, well, let's just call it at 70.50 since we don't know the exact settlement price at this point. Now, geopolitics, part of the reason that we're getting reduction in the price of crude oil over the last 4 sessions, because so far shipping in crude oil has not really been affected by the situation in the Red Sea. We're still seeing exports coming through the Suez Canal. Some have been diverted around the Cape of Good Hope, but the vast majority of them coming through the Suez Canal have been doing so uninterrupted. So that's kept the flow of crude oil going, and then we had weaker PMI data over the weekend from China, so all of that contributing to the drop after the initial spike in the price of crude oil. On top of that, dollar strength continues for a 4th straight session. The dollar's up 3 of 4 days in the aggregate, and one of those days was flat. It wasn't up or down. So that's a pretty much strong upward trend in the short term. Strongest today against the Swiss franc and the euro with decent volume. And this in general is bearish for crude oil with all else equal. So seeing that dollar strength pushes the price of crude oil down because it makes crude oil more expensive for some of the foreign buyers that have crude oil still priced in dollars. So all of that pointing to a little bit lower price in crude oil today.